Double standards. I'm accused of having double standards because I treated an incident that involved Nasty Nathaniel different than I have treated other incidences. And the only other incidences that I could think of that I may have treated differently in order to merit a double standard accusation would be ones from Texas. And I have seen the cops act fairly reasonable in the ones that I have watched from Texas. This right here is where News Now Houston was arrested. But if you look, here's the approach. Calm, reasonable. When they actually decide to arrest News Now Houston, Earl, the officer is very reasonable about it. The officer doesn't pull his gun. He just says, I'm going to arrest you. Here he is. Look, this is the officer arresting him right there. Woo, oh my God, it's so amazing. This, on the other hand, is an entirely different animal. Now, I know you're going to say, well, oh, this one here was at night. These were both calls for men with guns. Both of them were calls with men with guns. This one, the auditors solely were acting stupid. One man was wearing a mask. He was the stupider of the two men. In this one, there were two auditors. Nate was stupid for going out to audit with someone who was wearing a mask. I think Nate may understand that now. I hope he does. But Nate doesn't always make the best decisions. Nate went out with that loudmouth guy who they audited the Chick-fil-A. I did a negative video on Nasty Nathaniel that day. But you all inbred, mouth-breathing, window-licking, knuckle-dragging retards can't remember the times when I was negative on Nasty. You only say positive things about him. He's a nice guy. I'm nice to him. I'm nice to Maddie. I don't like her. I don't at all like her auditing style. But I'm nice to her. But this is a clear example of two different ways of handling a call with one masked man, men with guns. In this incident, the men actually had guns. The officers could see the guns. In this instance, they didn't see any guns, did they? Is this breaking through your skulls? This was handled well. The auditors only looked like assholes. The auditors were the bigger assholes. There was a masked rapist with a black powder firearm hanging out in front of a school facility. He's an asshole. In this one, there were two men on a well-lit street. They're standing under a street lamp. When the cops' cameras are off, oh, look, you see the street lamp above them? They're under a street lamp. It's night. They're under a street lamp. There's lighting from the stores. The officers have very bright flashlights mounted under their pistols, which they are pointing at obviously unarmed men. They could have had a hidden weapon on them. They could have had a concealed weapon. Yeah, but it wasn't in their hands. They're not posing a threat to anybody. The men pointing pistols are posing a threat. The men holding cameras are not. Two entirely different ways of handling armed men. One of them masked. In this case, handled appropriately. The auditors look like assholes. In this case, handled inappropriately. While the auditors were being assholes, the police were bigger assholes. I hope I've made my point. If you can't understand the difference, that's your problem. You're the retard, not me. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.